Now, I will readily admit, I do not like the quartering. I have known about him for a little bit. I think I've mainly got turned on to him, or I became aware of him through H3H3 or their podcast. Very weird dude, very odd. Apparently likes to pee in, pee in his basement. Okay, that was a meme that was with the podcast. All right, here we go. Here's another video I found. This one's got
I
8,000
put on my
views.
parents.
So here is someone named Shockmouths. Let's see. We'll bounce around until we find someone who can perfectly explain the Quartering KinoCasino drama. Here you go. Don't mess this up, Shockmouths.
I put on my parents.
I
my
gave you a
mom's
like.
bra when I was like a kid. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Whoa!
Again, like you guys will notice, Quartering he is a typical what you would call a, oh gosh, let me see. Some of their communities are awful, like this one VTuber Vox Akuma, says Scarlet Twilight. I've never heard of them. Veronica Rose, blah. The few I like is Iron Mouse, Kenjo, Doki Bird, and Chibi Doki. I have heard of Iron Mouse. Vox, yes, all of these VTubers are great. I've heard of Iron Mouse somewhere. Isn't Iron Mouse like one of the biggest? It's like a huge streamer, I think, so I guess it would make sense to know them. Oh, I was saying, Quartering is what you would definitely call a lol cow. He's like your modern, he's like, not modern, he is like a, I was gonna say modern, but these folks are still around. People like Keemstar, Boogie, you know, stuff like that. Kenjo, Kanji.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Shockmouths News, where we take the news that was too long and you didn't read and give it to you straight. The Quartering has mentally snapped yet again and taken aim at the KinoCasino boys. For those who don't know the players in this story, in the one corner we have the Quartering, who is a YouTuber who uploads daily videos on trending topics. And when I say he uploads daily, I don't mean one video a day. That would be too easy.
Oh, he's gonna tell you how many times Quartering uploads videos. Like I was saying, as far as I know, Quartering uploads like 3 VODs a day or 2 to 3 VODs a day or something like that, which makes no sense because like, I mean, I guess it does. No, it does make sense from what I haven't watched any of his VODs, but from what I understand, they're like super poorly edited, super poorly edited, and then he doesn't even like remove mistakes and stuff like that in the edits, so it does make sense that they'd be like that. I might have hit that too hard. Sit ball, be good, let me putt. Barely. Let's see. Odin Salty says, I remember the burnt peanut won some VTuber reward, and people got so mad about it. To be fair, he probably shouldn't have gotten that award since he isn't truly a VTuber. Well, I mean, he is. I mean, to me, he's a VTuber. Oh, I might have overhit it. Oh, yo. Long bomb.
The Quartering uploads up to 5 videos a day, which basically could have just been a stream. It could have been a stream, my guy. In the other corner, we have the KinoCasino boys, who are PP.
So that is, again, that is basically what it seems like he does, Quartering, is he essentially records his own stream, where he talks for like an hour or two, and then cuts up everything into 5 videos, and doesn't edit them. Which, at least if you guys ever watch my videos that I upload the highlights for, depending on the length of the video, if it goes on for like longer than 45 minutes or an hour, I won't edit it too much, simply because that would require so much editing. But if I upload a VOD or a short video that lasts somewhere between 5 to 20 minutes, I almost always edit it out, and I remove like dead air, I remove me coughing or sneezing, you know what I mean? Small stuff like that. Yeah, it's a Snapchat filter, but most of the biggest VTubers counted it. Odin Salty says, honestly, who actually uses Snapchat besides teens? I think as soon as I became an adult, I did Snapchat. I only saw teens on there posing with something random like alcohol or saying edgy stuff. Well, not to, you know, throw to clump everybody all into one category, but like, the one thing as someone who's never really dealt with Snapchat, the one thing I've seen from other content creators and people that are on Snapchat mildly is that, like, to me, it always comes off as like Snapchat is like the worst place for like predators and stuff to be, because of the whole way that a lot of the content and messaging stuff happens. I've just heard that that's like really bad over there, because like, you know, you can send messages and then like they disappear before long or something like that. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, good shot, good shot. Plus, like, Snapchat has given people like crazy money, people like James Charles and stuff. I think he's only like relevant, well, I think he's still on YouTube, but like that's where a lot of the people that like you've heard of that have like gotten pushed off of other platforms, like David Dobrik and James Charles and stuff, a lot of those people are still on Snapchat because it's kind of a fudged up place. Yo, come on, be good, be good. Actually, hit that tree, hit that tree. Yes. Oh, that might be really good. Oh, it moved faster. Okay, not terrible. I only used to talk to one friend because Insta sucks at messages, says Veronica Rose. Scarlet Twilight. I don't even use Snapchat other than quick messages, but it's mainly Discord. Once in 6 months, Instagram. Be a good putt. Be good. Be good. Ooh. Alright, sorry.
PP and Andy Warski, who stream over on Kick, where they make fun of people and have a good time. One of the people they've been making fun of a lot lately is...
And that guy isn't kidding. That literally is their content strategy, is they just make fun of people and laugh and joke around. So, you know, if you don't like seeing people get made fun of, or if you consider that like hardcore bullying content, then yeah, maybe stay away from them. I don't have a problem with some light ribbing and bullying. Now I want to say I don't agree with bullying, but I don't have a problem with some ribbing of certain people if I feel like they're quite deserving. Be a good shot. Be a good shot. Sit ball. Sit ball. Okay, let's try and make a good putt here. Get in, get in. Yo, let's go. My first Insta had a girl I friended in middle school that I was in some online relationship with during COVID, and then I lost the account, never remembered the password. Uh-oh. That stinks to hear.
Is the Quartering, insinuating that he's a lazy cuck. Quartering didn't like this very much, claiming that this has led to his wife being harassed and that they questioned his friend's integrity, and Quartering then allegedly issued a takedown of a YouTube video on the KinoCasino Clips channel which was titled The Quartering's Bull Exposed. Criminal Past and Jeremy agrees to Caleb Hammer review.
I put on my mom's bra when I was like a kid. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't...
The video has since been reinstated, but the Quartering claims he never issued the takedown in the first place and doesn't know how it happened. We'll be covering that at the end of this video. This video takedown, of course, has had the Barbra Streisand effect, because if this takedown had not happened, then we probably wouldn't be talking about it today. So the Quartering has claimed that he didn't try to take the video down, but what is certain that he has done is said this: if these clowns keep going after my friends, family, just because they don't like me, totally fine. I will in fact take everything they have.
And I feel like I gotta say, because I did hear about this aspect of the drama, is that the Quartering is mad because he claims that his... Oh no, I wanted that coin. Dang, darn, ding dang you. He claims that his wife is now getting harassment due to the drama, but... Oh no, don't hit the ring. Okay. But the thing I don't understand is the Quartering was saying that his wife is not online. If your wife... And the thing I don't understand is, like, if your wife's not online, then how is she receiving any harassment? Yo, let's go! Off the green. Anyways, don't date people online if you suck at online communications, is Odin. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, oh sorry, I just zoned out. That was the thing again. I was just like, if your wife's not online, then how is she getting harassed? She shouldn't be. If she's not an online figure, you're the one that would be getting harassed, I guess. No, dude.
And never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone, people harassing my friends, roast me, fine. There used to be a line, I don't give a fuck what you say about me, but these psycho...
And if you guys don't know, this dude, the Quartering is like historically known as a drinker. So that's why like a lot of times whenever you see his content or his posts or something like that, it's always just so weird because like it's like it always comes off that he just like had like a couple of drinks or something. Be a good shot. Be a good shot. Yo, nice shot. Nice. Yes, I'm finally beating these guys.
Harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no rules, and starting today, neither do I. I never wanted to do any of this. I begged these guys to just chill and only make fun of me. They refused, and so now I have no choice. He then said, I have reached out privately to both him and PPP. I have reached out via intermediary. All I asked is they leave my family alone. I begged them to be reasonable. I said making fun of me is fine. They refused. They want to continue to harass my wife, family, and friends. First will be their YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. And next will be your kick.
Odin Sati says, when it comes to drunk content creators, it's either hilarious or very concerning. Again, it's not verified that he is. I hate to throw that on him, but that's the theory, is that like anytime you see him, like either whenever his videos come out or he posts anything, it's just like it's like normally like nonsensical what he's saying.
I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. All their fans justifying making my wife live in terror. I hope you all support them financially because it's your fault they are about to lose 100k a year. In response to this, Andy Warski said, Quartering has admitted to flagging us. He is trying to get us banned on Kick for making fun of him. He claims I am ban evading on YouTube, which I was unbanned earlier this year. The channel is ran by someone else. Also, you bring up your wife daily. Shut the fuck up.
He brings his wife up every show and we always scream, stop bringing her up.
PPP said, even Jarbo clowns on you now, Jeremy. Hang your head in shame, cuckold. And attached is a screenshot from Matt Jarbo. Now, for those who don't remember Matt Jarbo, he was a YouTuber called Mundane Matt, who you may remember, or may not,
no
that
idea.
he would take down videos of YouTubers he didn't like by using the copyright strike function.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and flag your videos.
So now that you remember who Matt Jarbo is, he said, remember that time you got really sad about Gina Carano having a boyfriend and you were talking about how you'd gladly be her cuck? My point is that no one believes you'll do anything but cry about it in your basement. PPP goes on...
Yeah, if you don't... And also, like, the Quartering, like he's saying, the Quartering has, like, a weird tendency to, like, hyperfixate on certain, like, women that he has found like attractive, and he's oddly like open with some of that stuff, considering again he's married. He had something like he mentioned with Gina Carano, and I think he was so gung-ho on her because like that was around the time I think that was going through with all the Disney stuff where Disney removed her from some TV show, some Star Wars TV show or something. So he had like a thing for her and he would post about her all the time. Same thing with is it Brie Larson? Brie Larson, is that the actor from Scott Pilgrim? I think that's her. He had like a weird fascination with her, and I think it was just some weird thing because she's like an annoying, like as a Democrat, she's like an annoying liberal who like has some like weird odd takes and stuff. And there was something about the Brie shed or something that a Quartering had built in the back of his yard and was claiming that's what he called it, was his brie shed, which is very weird. Be a good shot. Booyah. Yeah, he's an oddly like sexualizes a lot of stuff. I gotta say there was an incredible not drama, but it's so embarrassing. I remember a couple of years ago, was crashing out and was so annoyed over some new He-Man kids cartoon He-Man TV show that was like made for like younger audiences, and he was so mad because I guess one of the female characters, it might have been She-Ra or something. He was so mad because they made it was She-Ra. It was a She-Ra TV show, not He-Man, which is basically tied to He-Man. But there was this new She-Ra cartoon, and he was mad because in the cartoon they gave her like more realistic, smaller breasts or something, and they weren't like massive gonzangas or something. And he was just like, he just like made posts and videos talking about how stupid it was, and they turned her into a man or something because she had tiny, more normally sized bazookas. I don't know. It's just like, dude, why are you freaking out over something? I don't know. Bro is a gooner, says Odin. Yes. He's not just a gooner though. He's like a hateful gooner too, which is like just so weird.
Wasn't this shameless? I will now.
Which
never
you
stop.
shouldn't be. You shouldn't be online being a hateful gooner when you're married. You know what I mean? It's like that's just such an odd combo.
Felting you, Jeremy. You genuinely have no power anywhere. You are a cuckold and you won't be doing shit. You are ruining your career and reputation in real time in a drunken spiral. Sober up and seek Christ, buddy. And then PPP posted this screenshot from DMs between Josh Moon and the Quartering, saying, just so people are aware, these are the Mafia Don extortion tactics that the Quartering is now using in private DMs with Josh Moon. You are not a King Hambley. You need to accept that I can call you a cuck on the internet. You have a bull in your house. Pound sand. And then he attached a screenshot of that conversation between Josh Moon and the Quartering. But since he tweeted this yesterday, this entire conversation has been posted onto Kiwi Farms, which we will be reading the entire transcript at the end of this video. But just before we do, one final thing. The Quartering claimed that he was going to go Scorched Earth on KinoCasino on Kick. He did this to a whopping 6 concurrent live viewers, where, spoiler alert, he did not go Scorched Earth.
Chat, does anybody... Oh, I don't even know. Chat's a disaster today. Sorry, guys. It's...
To 6 concurrent. Chat is not broken. He just has no chatters. Oh, gosh. Listen, I appreciate everyone. I would never act like I have like a gigantic chat that's like flying by, but I don't consider myself a massive channel, which I guarantee you he would say that about himself. Come on, be a good putt. Ooh, nice. Blasted that one.
You know, some people are some new fans. Got some new fans in.
The KinoCasino boys also streamed today, and they went
hold on, I gotta rewind that. The idea of him saying hold on. Did you guys not catch that? That was unironically super hilarious.
Fans got.
Look at their chat. And then listen to him say, we got some new fans. There's no movement. The man's got no motion. That was I needed that laugh.
I don't even know.
It's perfectly how he like, I guess maybe it's more the edit, but the fact that they zoom in on the chat and then they zoom in on him saying that right
Chat's
after.
a disaster today. Sorry, guys. It's you know, some people are some new fans. Got some new fans in.
The KinoCasino boys also streamed today, and they went.
Dude, that is so freaking funny. That's like right out of a comedy. We got some new fans today. I learned a bit of Kiwi from the last Chaz time streams, and I'm even like, oh boy, said Skylar. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kiwi's like the Mos Eisley Cantina, you know, with Star Wars. It's like you'll never find a worse hive of scum and villainy type place where it's just like the worst. I mean, I guess you could say that's like Twitter, whatever Twitter's X. Twitter, you could say that's what that is now, but like, yeah, Kiwi Farms has always been like a saloon for like dastardly folk. New members, it's their mom, said Skylar Twilight. Dude's trying to hype himself up, yeah.
A little bit something like this.
Well, I'm still fucking here, bitch!
Recently, or is it old?
What do you fucking think about that?
Where this, like, I think it was Iran, I don't know.
Over 10,000 watching KinoCasino right now! Actual viewers, Jer!
Dude, they're going at him so hard. Oh my gosh, I almost hit that hole in one. They're going at him so hardcore there. Oh my gosh, oh, I just blasted that putt. Oh, it's still winning. Good.
Yeah, it was,
But now let's get into these DMs between Josh Moon and the Quartering. But just before we do that, if you've made it this far, why don't you subscribe? Just do it. All right, let's go. The Quartering starts with...
All right, I'll subscribe. Shock mouths. You've convinced me. There you go. There's a sub.
If they don't leave my family out of it, I am going to take everything they have. I'll never apologize for it either. I haven't done any flagging. Their channel is a walking terms of service violation. I know they are ban evading. It would have been way easy to have their channel removed. I haven't done that. I know you're a big mad at me, but if they keep bringing my family into shit, I will
Be a good
act.
shot. Hit
Josh
that.
responds, I'm not mad at you, and I have no idea
Sit
why
ball.
would choose to proceed any statement with such an obviously
Oh my gosh,
false
what just happened?
and disingenuous...
Dude's trying to hype himself up over Veronica Rose says new member arrive, turns over a rock. Oh yeah, the classic, like, where's the new members? Are they in the room with us? Alright, this is going way downhill. Very light putt. I might have put too much on that. Oh, no. Kiwi Farm's got to be one of the circles of hell, man, says Odin Salty. Well, I can't even say, like, I've never been to Kiwi Farms. It's just what I've seen and heard coming out of there, so I guess I can't really say for sure. Alright, what are we on? The second to last hole? I think I've found a game I love to play while doing these. I love freaking golf games.
Continuous pretense. If you think Triple P is ordering people or even casually implying that people should contact anyone in your family, you're wrong, but I think you know that already. I also think that as a 2-decade veteran of internet communications and someone around during Gamergate, you know by now that the one thing you should never do is give harassment attention. So I'm not sure why you're choosing to do that. The one thing that stands out as a possibility, of course, is that, like Brianna Wu, you're using alleged harassment as pretense for a deplatforming campaign, which would be ridiculous and morally abhorrent. But also, you know that. It sucks because I like Andy, I guess. You're right, I should ignore. He did not ignore. I have tried to reason with them. I think he means tried to reason, but I think he might be drinking. I have tried to reason with them. Now I have no choice but to take everything they have. I hate that because I like Andy. Josh says, nobody can stop you from trying, but the road of lawfare and deplatforming is extremely high risk. KinoCasino is one of the biggest streams on
not
Kick,
in the
with probably
water.
the highest revenue on the
I
platform.
literally have not gone
they
in the
also
water
do
yet
paint
today.
by numbers pretty well, and
Yet.
don't really do anything too offensive by today's standards. Their fans are also dedicated. Meanwhile, lawfare can take 5+ years and they can find sympathetic representation at a good rate, while you'll have to find full-priced attorneys. Yeah, man, I get it. I don't blame you at all. Kick CEO already added me back, so we'll see. I never cared about them memeing on me at all.
Hey, Robot Slayer
And I
himself
get
said half awake
people's,
and late.
then
Evening,
he
everyone. What's up,
accidentally
Robot?
sends too early, I guess, and then it took...
You're literally jumping
he
into us
comes
on
down
our
here and says,
last on the last video I had. Phil, maybe we'll watch one more video after this. But this is definitely, I would say, the most entertaining, interesting video of the everything so far. Look who won. -9. Let's play again, but we'll change the course. Let's go with... Let's do the Mario themed one.
And I get viewers will do whatever, but...
Veronica Rose says, no, for real, I'm trying to do the last side quest in Skyward Sword, but this dude greed for this collectible sickens me. Huh.
Now my wife is
Good
literally
luck.
terrified,
I wish the best for you.
To act. I think he means to act. This is like decoding a drunk man's drunk messages. But in between those messages, Moon had said, even doing that road opens you up to scorn and ridicule of the entire internet, so I'm not sure how it's advantageous. You're broadcasting to everyone. This is what, quote, this is what I can't stand and it really bothers me. Please don't do it, unquote. Quartering then says, I hear that. Taking down channels is something I have never wanted to do in 20 years, but I begged them to be reasonable. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his
got
shit.
some coins.
Lol. I haven't talked to him
barely
since.
made it
I
there.
had no idea he was such a degen. Josh says, like, let's put it this way. Let's say you get them deplatformed and then they sue for something like torturous interference. They can call your wife and sell her in as witnesses, and they get 6 hours to depose them under oath. They can also subpoena your tax records. It's not fun. Yeah, I'm not worried about lawfare. My wife supports me absolutely, and their lies are literal fiction. She's the one that said to do it. I really wish they would have followed the rules. Roast me all you want, but my family is off limits. I don't need to sue to get their YouTube shut down. PPP is ban evading. I don't want to do that. I have not sent a single flag, and I know you will publish all this. Josh says, yeah, buddy. Yeah, but they can sue for that potentially, and then they have no discovery anyways. It's not a one-way street. Also, interesting to note that Josh has been sending the messages, like, he's put lots of thought and effort because it's nowhere near as rapid fire as Jeremy here. Like, bam, 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 bam. Bam! You know when someone does that rapid fire, that they're not really thinking about what they're saying or giving it any thought. It's just...
That's because Jeremy, the Quartering, doesn't give any thought into anything he's doing. The man he's like the ultimate reactionary. There is nothing computing in the processor. It's all just immediately getting flown out through the RAM. Nothing's getting processed. I'm gonna try and make this putt. Or not putt. I gotta make this shot. Be a good shot. Be a good shot. Land on the green. Oh, nice. Nice shot. Boom shakalaka.
As soon as it rolls off the tongue, kind of. Josh says, yeah, but they can sue for that, potentially, and then you have discovery anyways. It's not a one-way street. Jeremy says, you're right, but I am not worried about discovery at all. That's what they want, but I have nothing to hide. Hell, I offered to give a fat retard nobody financial details. I don't know why I'm even messaging you because I know you'll sell me out anyway. It's just the old internet in me. I used to love Andy and meme culture, but my wife is terrified. Weirdos are messaging her, and she's a normie. As far as I'm aware, by the way,
How
all
are
three of us
weirdos
got
messaging
unbanned.
her? Didn't you say she's not online? That's the thing I keep saying is he's like, my wife is in trouble. It's like, dude, you've already said she isn't an online figure. How is she getting on message?
On YouTube after Trump yelled at Google about censorship, so I don't think any of us are ban evading. I have no choice. I think he just ignored that and kept rapid firing. I have no choice. I hope that's true, to be honest, but their channel is basically full on terms of service violation. How so? I think most of it is probably within the lines, to be honest. Have no idea why their video got flagged, then reinstated. Maybe it was my buddy, but it was public record, so that was odd. I have never seen a video get taken down so fast. So I have no idea what was even in it.
Terrible
That
place to
wasn't me.
land.
But Eddie over at Kick already added me, and if I want to, I could take their channel. I really don't want to, but I have begged them to be reasonable. I have
And if you
zero...
guys can't tell, like, I didn't want to flat out be like, this dude's an alcoholic, but look at how he messages, look at how often he messages, and look at the actual content of the message. It's like, bro is drunk. He's like, he's drunk, or he's dumb, or he's on something. I don't know. This is not how a normal person, like, communicates things. Come on. Be a good shot. That's pin high. No,
interested
not
dealing
quite.
with this shit. But if my wife gets one more call or text message, I'll burn it all down, and my viewers will support me. I don't know if you're married or with anyone. I still think your coffee review was one of the best. He brings up his... Wait, is he bringing up his coffee review? His coffee brand? Coffee? Jesus Christ, he can't even keep his coffee brand out of a meltdown. Gotta plug it some... You've got to get that plug in. You got to sell that coffee. But when you're with someone, if not now, you'll know this. This is no option. I'm not Mundane Matt. My viewers 100% support this. I stand by supporting your site's legal battle either way, Josh. So, like, there are people who don't like PPP, and if you say stuff like, my wife is getting angry messages, so I'm going to attack PPP, you're basically telegraphing to these people that they should fuck with your wife because it will cause problems for two people they don't like at the same time. It's good advice. It's good advice. That's why it's generally recommended you don't say stuff like this that are on the internet in public. Josh, can we agree I can take their kick in YouTube, right? If I actually wanted to, they would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week. I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone.
Stop,
I don't care
Ball.
how many
My goodness.
Jeremy is a cuck videos they
There's
put
no
out.
way that Ball
like,
should have rolled
I have
that
a
far.
non-Pajit YouTube rep. Like, you know that, right? One phone call. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I just realized this. Quartering being racist. He has a YouTube rep that is not in India. All right. Okay, I have a non-Pajit YouTube.
I have a non-Pajit? Yeah, how's that not... Is that racist? Leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is a cuck videos they put out. Like, I have a non-Pajit YouTube... Oh, he's saying... He's saying, listen, dude, I don't have an Indian YouTube rep. My YouTube rep is an American or white man, which means he's an actually good YouTube rep. You guys with your Indian YouTube reps, y'all are terrible. Is that's what that sounds like, right? Be good. Be a good shot. Come on. Sit. He keeps talking about doing it, and then like, oh, I don't want to do it though. Says Odin, yeah, because he's a coward. He's a coward.
You know that, right? One phone call, gone. I have endured a lot with literally the tiniest request. I actually think they have an incredible ceiling. They are hilarious. They just have to stay within the terms of service. They don't have many attempts left. They are amazing at this. The show is hilarious. I would literally be promoting it even if they made fun of me. But they don't understand the line. This isn't 2001. At least I will forever know my coffee is better than Pepper's. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you think something is really easy to deplatform and it ends up being impossible. It's kind of hard to say the fat guy dressed like Peter Cottontail is posing an imminent threat. Yo, lol, yeah, that's true. I just want to remind everybody that KinoCasino today got 10,000 concurrent viewers and Jeremy here got 6. So, I don't know exactly how much pull Jeremy actually has, or if he's been huffing too much of the good stuff. By huffing, I mean guzzling. Guzzling the good stuff. Lol, yeah, that's true. But, like, I don't want to deplatform them. I want to promote them. I don't want to put you in the middle, so I'll leave this here. I still support Kiwi Farms existing and will help any way I can with the legal battle. I appreciate you being open to chatting about it. I never flagged them. I assume it was the normies they were outing. You know, I've been around long enough to know flagging shit is a death sentence. Josh says, yeah, I know, nobody likes a Randall, though. I still don't think they cross any red lines in modern era Kick or even YouTube. I'm just curious why this now, because they've been saying a lot about your relationship behavior with Double M and Hannah Claire for months. I think Double M might be Mundane Matt, I'm not sure. What happened in the last week to cause this crisis? Yeah, it's never been an issue
it
until
did
people
stop
started
on the road,
spamming my
goodness.
wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me. Like, her family has seen this shit. Unofficial truce. They delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. This is a one-time offer. They can meme on anyone else they want. I don't care if they meme on my friend, who apparently has a questionable past, but this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I will win. I assume all these messages will be public, but yes, that was a good prediction.
Yes, that's a great
But
assumption.
I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming I let some fuck my wife, and they continue to make 10k a month on YouTube, and I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about my family, and I have no choice
Oh,
but to
no,
react.
Seth.
It's time for them to make a business decision. This is a win-win.
Oh,
I
it's
can burn it
gone.
all down. Lol. I have 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. If they bulk, that's not on you, and I still support Kiwi Farms. Broker the ceasefire and everyone wins, lol. Josh says, I don't
Hit the
know why
flag, hit
they
it.
would accept that, though. If someone made that
Oh,
same
the
offer to
ball
you,
went
would
in?
you take it?
Holy
Hey, that's
cow.
cool. It's not your job
way
to
back
broker
there.
it. Any retard who has been as banned as much as both of them have would, if they are smart, but none of this reflects on you. It's all good. I wish you the best.
Bro is declaring war like a president, lol, says Odin Salty? Yeah. He's just very annoying. He's super childish about things. He thinks he has more pull and power than he does. You know, they always say you can always tell when someone truly is, I'll be nice, truly not intelligent, because most of the time people who are not that intelligent don't know that they are not that intelligent. And it's like blatantly obvious this guy is not too bright. Oh gosh, where do I want to hit this? Okay, I got max power out of that shot. We're gonna try and bounce off these rocks. Oh no. I'm not gonna even hit the rock, am I? That's all sand. Alright, rock, help me. Good bounce. Oh no, too much bounce. Sit.
I'm just saying, I've received offers like that, and my answer has always been no. I don't like it when people try to dictate what I or my forum can and cannot say. I'll let him know, though. Jeremy then says, yeah, I get it. I know we have our differences, and this is all outside of that. I wish you the best, and support Kiwi Farms either way. Tomorrow at noon, I'm going public on everything. Not this conversation, though.
Oh no, not
You know
public
what?
on everything.
Don't even worry about it. I'ma handle it tomorrow, smiley face. I did send the offer to him, but he feels it's an extortion effort. I'll be watching the stream on Monday. So then after one of these pages, PPP posted, which then sent Jeremy a little more crazy. I saw PPP decided to just put out the DMs, which is fine. I expected it, but if they are not interested in being civil, there really isn't any reason in giving the time of day. If I had known you were going to feature it, I would have and should have told you. My bad. I sent him the portion of the DM that contained your offer, like you asked, but I did send him the full conversation because I feel like you're outlining an extortion scheme. I was asking about your plans in the chat and ignored that, plus my DM on Twitter. I saw in your stream you had no unread messages, so I know you saw it. You just thought you'd let me advertise your stream for you to talk about Iran half-heartedly. I don't appreciate that. So, for those as well who have no idea who the Quartering is, lately he has been going all in on the Iran war. He wants war with Iran, and he is supporting Trump in Trump's efforts against Iran. And that's basically all that he streamed today, was him saying, about the Iran war.
Maybe it wasn't Iran. It was some like state media outlet. I really want to find the clip because it's hilarious.
Recently, or is it old?
That's got to be such fascinating content, seeing a nincompoop like the Quartering give his opinion on war. I don't know how far this is gonna go. That was a terrible shot. Terrible decision. Awful decision. thought that shot was gonna go like way out there. Oh, this is it's impossible to know where that's gonna go. Sit.
Didn't really talk about KinoCasino at all, despite him bragging that he was going to go Scorched Earth. You're on a bridge burning and mistake making spree that reminds me of Rakita by the numbers. I don't feel like anything I say will help at this point, and since you're threatening litigation, it's probably not a good idea to say much more. And that's where the story ends, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it for the news today. Once again, if you're new around here, click the...
Huh. Well, thank you so much, ShockMouse, for your video. Like I said, I was kind of curious about this. Not necessarily that I give a crap about the quartering. He's kind of somebody who, like, I want to say he's fallen off, but it's like, I don't understand how he ever even got to the position where he was at. But, I don't know. Good on you, KinoCasino. You guys are problematic, but I still enjoy your content, so. That's not a full endorsement from ChazmaN, but I like KinoCasino.
Well, well. Looks like you've reached the end, haven't you? You imbeciles. On Enter ChazmaN, you'll witness gaming brilliance beyond your comprehension. ChazmaN Live brings the drama. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. EST. Longplays delivers full journeys, uncut and unspoiled. Join the Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and TikTok below, if you can manage it. Still not following Enter ChazmaN? Then mediocrity clearly suits you.